Why? Because there is no such thing as peace if it's not based on emet. Any peace that's based on shekel, based on political correctness, based on just fitting in, based on, you're just doing things to be friends, you're just doing things just so there's no altercations, it's not real peace. I spoke to a nice guy recently, and I told him, listen, you tell me all these things that the local rabbi or shul is doing, why don't you say something? He's doing all types of things. The board is run by one guy that's a mechalel Shabbat. Why don't you say something? He says, no, I don't want to make machloket. There's peace now. I don't want to make machloket. I don't want to have any debates, any arguments, because if I say something, it's going to create arguments. I don't want to make any arguments. And people think this is a mitzvah. By allowing the entire kehillah, the entire community, chas v'shalom, what's going on, the entire nation, to live under a lie, we think that's a mitzvah. Because there's no machloket. What Torah Kedosha tells us, that's false. Because that peace that you have by withholding the emet, by not telling the rabbi the truth, by not telling the community the truth, is not creating peace. It's creating falsehood. And that's why sometimes you see, many times, these people that say they love everyone, all Jews have a share of the world to come, you should love Jews. Who do they fight? Me. Wait, but you said you love all Jews. How come? Well, I'm not a Jew. I'll tell you, both my parents are Jews, Baruch Hashem. I'll do a giyur l'chumrah if you want. Well, how come you don't love me? No, but you said this about my Rebbe, you said this about my kehillah, you said this about this one, you said this. Yeah, but I said what the Torah says. How come you're so aggressive about me and you're not aggressive against the guy that's missionizing to Christianity? You're not aggressive against the guy that's violating of Shabbat. You're not aggressive against the guy that says Lashon Hara non-stop. You're not aggressive against the guy that goes against the Chachamim and distorts the Torah. How come you're only aggressive against the guy that's actually bringing Emet to people? Oh, so you're only aggressive against me because I am foiling your plans. I'm foiling this fake peace that you have by telling you it's not peace at all. But if I agreed with you and I told you, yeah, listen, drive on Shabbat, do whatever you want, bring the missionaries to shul, eat pork on Yom Kippur if you want. Or like one guy told me today, they have an event on Tisha B'Av. What's an event Tisha B'Av? They're bringing Christians to shul. And they call it the Jews and the missionaries together. If I didn't see this with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Tisha B'Av, event. Jews and missionaries together. Tisha B'Av event. Now, this is what's happening to our world. This world of internationalization, of viewing our Judaism as somewhat of like something that's here to share, and not necessarily think that we have a monopoly on the truth, like Lord Sachs says. No, Judaism doesn't have a monopoly on the truth. He wrote it in his book. And many Chachamim, during that time when he wrote it, I think it was like something like 7-8 years ago, called him a kofer gamur in England. Said you have to retract this book, you have to take it off the shelves, burn it. What do you mean you don't have a monopoly on the truth? He claims that everybody has truth. Yoshke is true, Muslims are true, everything is true. Buddhism is true, idol worshippers are true, everybody is true. Everybody has truth. If you don't think that Judaism has a monopoly on the truth, you, my friend, have a very serious problem.